Good morning. Welcome to your very first day of mobility. I know you're excited, and I'm so glad that you decided to take the challenge this week to do these videos with me. Right now, we have over 25 people signed up for this challenge, and I still keep getting more people joining. So I'm very excited that hopefully for at least 25 people this week, we can have you feeling better, moving better, and start decreasing that pain you may be feeling. Has anybody experienced neck pain, shoulder pain, back pain, hip pain, knee pain? All of those, right? I definitely have experienced all of those, which is why I know that I'm able to help you get out of pain because I have experienced all of those things. I have hurt myself multiple ways. And this past year, I've been including more mobility in my trainings with all of my classes, and I've noticed a huge difference in the way I feel throughout the day and that I move so much better when I do more mobility. So this is not just a typical stretching before a run or stretching before a workout. These are functional movements that you're going to actually be moving and doing, and we can start to train our bodies and our backs and our spine to move better. The problem is, most of you are probably just so used to feeling that way. You don't know what it's like to feel good. So my hope is that you will feel good after just one of these sessions. Each morning, you're going to be getting an email with all of your information for your workout for today. Generally, you don't need anything except yourself, but some days you may need a pillow, some days you may need a towel. Today, you don't need anything but you and your mat. If something hurts, painful hurts, we don't do it. You can always reach out to me and say, hey, this move felt particularly funky on this part of my body. Do you have a substitution? Or we can potentially just skip that one. Remember that we're not looking for pain. Anything we feel should feel like a good stretch. Okay, we're not looking for good pain or a burn necessarily like we do in class. It should just feel like a good stretch. Pay attention to how you feel during the day after your movements, because you should start to feel like, oh, I feel a little bit more flexibility. I feel like I'm moving better. Pay attention to those. And if you feel great, don't forget to help spread the word. Tag me on your social media. Say how great you feel. Take your friends to the sign up page and let them sign up for that. If they can't go back and sign up, that's okay. Just connect them with me and we can make sure that they can get those videos. Okay, so you will not get that long intro every single time. That was just your day one. From now on, you're just going to go straight into your mobility workouts. Follow along with me, and I hope you enjoy. We're going to start in a standing position, and we're going to go into a backwards lunge position, and we're going to stretch out those shoulders. I'm not looking for you to take your hands, put them behind your ears. I'm looking for you to just kind of keep your hands here. And as we rock, we're going to rock from side to side. I don't want any pull on the head. Just keep that in that general direction. We got it? Good. All right, let's take it on back there and get you started. So I'm going to take a big step with my right foot. This back knee can come down into a full lunge if you need a little more dynamic movement, or keep it up if you don't. I'm going to rock from right to left, making sure that my front knee doesn't wobble. And then I'm taking a step back, and we're going to do it again. Just follow along, nice and easy. Stretch and stretch. If you need a little more, your knee is going to go down to the floor. If you need a little bit deeper of a stretch, pick your level. Nice job. We have about 5 more seconds there until our next movement. And rest. Awesome. Our second move are going to be walkouts. You've probably done these in yoga before. I'm going to walk myself out into a little baby cobra, up for a down dog. Go at your own pace. If the walkout feels too much, stay in a baby cobra. We're starting in the back of our mat. I'm going to walk myself out to a plank. I'm going to drop down to my knees, drop down to my belly. A nice gentle baby cobra up. And then I'm going to tuck my toes, come back into a down dog, push the body away from the floor, give myself a nice little bicycle, and then walk back. If you do not like that up down, you're going to stay in that cobra position for me and just do cobra to down dog. You choose your level today. Okay, drop down to those knees, down to the chest, roll the shoulders back, baby cobra, down dog. If you feel even cobra to down dog feels too much, then you can just hang out in that little baby cobra position. And rest. Nice job. We're going to take it down to the floor. If you are not already down to the floor, you're going to come into a seated position. How are we feeling so far? Good. All right. Have a seat on the floor. We are going to take one ankle under. So my right ankle is going to go under. My left ankle is going to come over top. Okay, from there, what I'm working on is just sort of leaning forward for a stretch. So I'm leaning forward for a stretch, and then I'm going to bring my arm up to the sky. Give me another one of those. Lean forward for the stretch and up to the sky. Good. So we've got two on each side. I'm going to crisscross those legs the other way. Lean forward for a stretch, up to the sky. One more. Forward and up. Good. Continue at that pace. I'm just going to grab my timer so I can reset a little bit and a sip of water. Keep going. We're just crossing over. Good. I've got those two. So when I take this position, I feel this in my left hip. I feel that really nice stretch. If you're super flexible in your hip, that elbow can take it all the way to the ground. And we're going to reach tall. You've got those two. And cross the other way. Good, you guys. We're going to go for about 5 more seconds there. So finish up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right, in that seated position, keeping those feet in front of you, we're going to work on some flexion and extension. So let's stretch out those ankles. See how far back you can pull those feet. And then take a peek at those ankles. Look how tiny they are. I mean, how often do we look at them and give them any sort of credit? But look at your feet and look at your ankles and think about the stress that you put on them on a daily and what you require of them. We require them to jump, run, walk up steps, carry people like little children, groceries, and we are on them multiple hours a day. Let's take it 2 circles. We don't give them a lot of love or a lot of credit. So something like this, super easy. You can do it at the beginning of your day, the end of your day, but really take some time to give it some flexion and extension. Because when you're in a shoe all day, you're not really getting much of a stretch. Good, take those circles and rotate the opposite direction. Nice job, opposite direction. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Now we went through those moves kind of fast, so lucky, we're going to go through them again. We're going to work on our step back with our side to side, see if that feels a little bit looser. Then we're working on those down dog cobras. We're going to come back down for that ankle stretch. So let's head on up and work through that one last time. Exercise 1. So start at the top of your mat. Take a step back with that right. If you're feeling more flexible, drop that knee down. As we move left to right. Good. If you're feeling pretty good, you want a little more dynamic, speed it up. There is no need to worry about speed here. You can go fast or slow, whatever your body needs. Just making sure this knee is not weeble wobbling with you. Good. Keeping that belly button in tight. And we're going to activate that glute. So when I'm in this position, it's my right glute that's activated. Good. We've got 3, 2, and rest. Nice job. We're coming to the back of the mat. We're working on our walkout. So I'm going to walk myself out. If you want to drop down to your knees, you can. If you want to take it to the next level, you can come all the way down with your full body. Come down into that stretch. Remember, if you're not walking out, you're already down there in a cobra. Baby cobra up. Good. Tuck the toes. Stretch your body back into a down dog. Bicycle those feet. Walk yourself back. Feel that stretch in those hamstrings. Bring it up to the sky. Good. And take it back down. Slow and steady on those walkouts. If you want to drop all the way down, you sure can. Tuck the toes under, roll yourself back. Good, and then take it to down dog. If you're just here, you can just take a slow stretch in this position, and you can just work on your up downs.
2, 1.
Good, you guys have about 5 more seconds there, and whatever level that you want to take today. Maybe you just want to hit one more down dog, get in that big stretch, walking yourself back up.
3.
Good. And wherever you are, we're going to land on the ground in that seated position for those ankle stretches. So take a seat. Okay, cross those ankles over. So I'm taking my right ankle underneath my left. My right knee is down, pressed into the ground. My left knee is up. So remember, I'm going to take that left arm. I'm going to feel that stretch in that hip. Whew, I'm going to reach to the sky. You can even reach back behind you if you want a little more shoulder stretch. Down. Good. Up. And then rock the other way. Drop that knee. Make sure this one's touching the ground. If it is not, definitely something we need to work on. 2 of those. Good. And then you're just going to rock yourself over the other way. Stretch. Go at your own pace. If you need to stay in a section a little bit longer, you sure can. If you want to just kind of hang here, if that feels good, that's fine too. As long as you understand that what we're doing is stretching and moving out. We're going into a flow. It's not just good old, let me just hold on to my hamstring anymore. It's hamstring and flow, so we can work on contracting and relaxing the muscle. Okay, finish up with those last 2. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All that's left is going to be our ankle stretches, flexion and extension, and our rotation. So we're just going to flex and extend. Good. Super easy, simple first day. Flex and extend. Now, when we're here and come to the side, really want you to work on pulling that foot back. So if you've ever had physical therapy, you've probably had the band around your foot, you push it up and back, and you know that. But isn't it funny how when we get injured, we're willing to do anything to not be injured, but then we just stop. We stop doing the mobility. We stop doing the stretches. Give me one more. Really pull that foot back. Good. And now let's work on those rotations. So we're going to bring our feet wide to the mat. We're going to rotate in, around, and up. Good. Take your time. There is absolutely no rush here. Really try to get that rotation. Nice job. One more that way, and then rotate the other way for me. Good job. All right, my friends, this is it. Give me your last 5 seconds. Keep going. Keep rotating those ankles. Good. Awesome. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. So very simple today. This is pretty much how the flow is going to be. You might have between 3 to 5 exercises each morning. We'll repeat them 2 times so it doesn't feel like we're rushing into them too fast. So you have the opportunity to go a little bit deeper, a little bit faster on that second round. I'll give you new exercises each day, and feel free to come back to this one anytime you want. Remember, if you loved it, share, tag your friends, let them know, invite them to our community page, and let them feel good too. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.